All right. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Dan D. Right now, Roy and Maul are going through it, boy. And boy, their time has come. All this sarcastic, all this child's play has come to an end. Everybody is exposing them for these old tweets, for these racist tweets that Roy has said back in a while. Like I said, man, this is what happens when you let visitors inside the house. This is what happens when you let outsiders in the house. They get too comfortable. And then they express how they really feel deep down inside. Now, Joe Budden has a former relationship with these two, and you know he's going to definitely, I want to hear what he got to say about the situation, because we know that Rory and Maul came from Joe Budden, but they didn't end off on the best terms, and they got a little beef going on. So I want to hear if Joe Budden is going to keep it real, if he's going to be honest. Let's see what happens.
Take it away, Brother Noop. A couple of days ago now, there was a little bit of a hullabaloo on social media. I'm trying to do this gently, carefully. It's actually started in a really interesting place, which was they were having a debate. Rory and his co-host were having a conversation about GNX versus the Clips winning what would win the Grammy. And Rory said that, you know, he was rooting for the Clips to win the Grammy.
I love when somebody say something that I said too, but they get all the oh my God, I was like, oh shit, that's what they're doing to him.
Well, that's what's crazy about it. Because I feel the same way. I think Mom, I don't know how Mom felt about it, but Rory felt that way about it. And the fans, the Kendrick fans went hard. They started tweeting and trolling. They'll come up to me this week too for some stuff. They do that. If you say one thing, they take it as like an act of violence.
Kendrick has a hive, huh?
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. And if you say anything about Drake, it seems like anti-Kendrick, and Kendrick is anti-Drake. All that kind of shit. All the fans are crazy these days to me. So anyway, then they started digging into old tweets as part of their full-on assault against our brother Rory. And they went in the old tweets, and they found tweets that were problematic to people.
What?
You trying, boy? I'm giving it to you.
And so,
but what kind of problematic? Homophobic, transphobic, racist?
They were interpreted as racist.
What?
Yeah. Now, to be clear,
not him.
Yeah. To be.
That shit up.
What's funny is you're not even being funny. Like people think we set this up, but we really didn't.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So basically, I don't want to rehash all the tweets, but some of them were like. They were like from 15 years ago, that's first thing. Second, some of them were RTs, right? So back in the day, old school Twitter, there was no retweet button. You typed RT and then wrote what the other person said. So sometimes people were interpreting him as saying something that he actually didn't say. He was retweeting somebody else. A couple times he tweeted a rap lyric. You know, your chick is looking at my rim. You know, the lyric that they thought he was saying. So
Mark, you're doing like a word salad right now.
So there was a whole bunch. She asked what the tweet said. So there was a bunch of tweets. Some of them were offensive to celebrities. Some were seen as anti-black women, etc. That's what happened. And then the other piece of it was he defended himself. He went on Spaces to explain his position. Had a very long 4.5 hour.
And put on an absolute masterclass in how you should not defend yourself.
Yeah. 4.5 hours is way too long.
An absolute, boy, that was.
You saying how you should not.
Yeah.
It is a way to do that. It really is. It's a science to it. He ain't apologizing. People don't know how to do it though.
So I think what he did right. So then the fourth step was finally he went on his show and offered an apology, particularly for the dismissiveness with which he had dealt with the opening part of that conversation. In the spaces.
In the spaces. Dismissive, smug, condescending, snarky, arrogant, snarky.
What?
His position was anybody that knows me knows that I don't hate black people. I'm not a racist. Yada yada yada. People were trying to tell him we all don't know you.
Right.
This is how these tweets come off. A lot of the tweets were a lot worse than the looking at my rim rap lyric part. That
I want to know the worst.
I wouldn't read them.
Oh.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even read them. But they were pretty bad. So I think people were just trying to hold him accountable and get him to at least acknowledge that in them resurfacing, there are people that weren't around back then that are hurt, that feel a way, that listen to you, that follow you, that look up to you, yada yada yada. All of the.
But even the people that do know you, they still be hurt about it. Even think like people get hurt by stuff like that, especially when they support you.
I think some people gave him grace because they know him. Like I know he's not racist, so I'm going to look at the tweet differently.
Like I can't know a white boy enough that he can't say nigger. I don't care.
And he didn't.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. I usually think I can't know a white person enough that they can do racist shit, but whatever.
Yeah, I thought some of the more tweets I saw, the more I was like, yeah, that's even if I'm being generous, that's too much, right? And I think that he will likely address that. It got big. The story got bigger than I thought it would be when I saw it on TMZ.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, when I saw it on TMZ, I was like, ooh. And
TMZ boiled a lot. It grew legs.
Yeah,
it grew legs rather quickly.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah, and mentioning Beyonce doesn't ever stop things from growing legs.
Yeah,
so that's its own.
He mentioned Beyonce.
Yeah, the Beyonce tweet. Yeah, Rory's gonna shit off.
Yeah,
Rory's gonna shit off.
Yeah, 2011 was a different time.
Y'all agree that Twitter was like a whole nother place back then?
It was.
I wasn't doing it. Okay.
That just doesn't excuse anything.
Yeah.
No,
it was. I was there for it. I participated. It just doesn't excuse anything. If the tweets ever come up, which number one, I'm confused how people that have some stuff going on are not doing a forensic cleanse
I got
on their
8,000
social media.
followers and deleted everything.
Well, you know, some people use there's devices and tools you can use to find stuff even after you delete it.
Yeah, but that's different. I feel like you making an effort to delete it, that changes the narrative.
But I'm just wondering if I don't even know if this stuff is still.
Any step you can implement to make those tweets harder to come across for the casual, you should take those. You should take those steps.
I was wondering if he deleted his and they found him anyway. That's all I'm wondering. I don't know.
No.
Oh no, they just.
I don't think so.
Okay, got you.
I haven't asked him that, but.
Got you.
In 2011, them tweets were so bad they started kicking my deck in. Them tweets were so bad, this motherfucker Joe Budden program it. I didn't know this nigga in 2011. I had no idea who he was in 2011. But do I think Rory's racist? No,
of course not. Yeah,
do I think that there must always there's just law to how white people have to listen to black people in black spaces? I think.
Period.
Yeah, like
I agree.
If you hurt someone with your words. And when the words are of a certain, context, I don't think it's your right to be smug in that instance. And I think he acknowledged that.
He did. I think when it first happened, because there was a couple moving parts. One was some of the things they said he did was like a fake tweet that somebody made, so he was responding to that. The other thing was, I think he thought he was in a room full of weirdo Kendrick stans who were just attacking him and being unreasonable. And then, to your point, the people who came, the room was filled with crazy people, sane people who didn't know what was going on. So it was like the Kendrick person was a person like you who's like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I don't know. Then those people who were just hurt and wanted to answer. And I think, some of y'all don't know how spaces work. There wasn't equal representation on the stage at first. So I think part of it was he was responding to a certain kind of person, and I think that contributed to the dismissiveness. It still was dismissive, but I think that contributed to it. And then as it got bigger, sometimes you get in situations you dig your heels in and you just double down on the shit you're already doing. And I think that's what happened, and it's got worse. But you absolutely should not defend yourself in that way, especially when you got a platform. I want him to just step out the room and think about it. And then
that's the thing, the platform part, and this is the thing that happened to me years ago, and they was like ripping me apart at first. So sometimes you responded to the insult you got. Like you walking in that room, but you still remember somebody calling you a small head bitch.
That's
so you coming at people because they talking about your sneaks and your head size and all that. But in actuality, in my opinion, Rory is somebody that's usually in black spaces since he started, right? It's like he's in black stuff, correct? Mm-hmm. So if you're white and you benefit off of shit like that, you have to be super vigilant about what you say and do. That's my personal opinion, especially if you're making money off the niggas. I shouldn't be able to find you saying no crazy shit that I would be offended about, period. Me, I got 8,000 followers and went backwards and deleted stuff. Like it's a thought process. You get to a point where you take that extra effort. Also, I think the average person doesn't know how to apologize, and I get that. But when you have a platform, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to figure it out. I literally Google how to apologize because there's really ways not to do it. Like a lot of people fuck up when they apologize because they'll say something that sounds like an excuse or close to it. You just focus on yourself. You just be accountable for what you did and you apologize. You don't bring up nothing else in the story, and most people don't know how to do that.
Spaces was also just not the place to do it.
Yeah, agreed.
Especially when I think someone said there was a 4 hours worth of spaces because he may have said the right thing at some point.
It was more than that.
It
was more than that.
Yeah, then it was after
4 hour space might have been there after.
It was. Then there was the other one with the homeboy. And there was another. It was several of them.
Especially when you have a platform like he has, like you could just do it right there
and you would be buying yourself time to think.
That too.
Buy yourself time to think about how you would like to respond. The stuff don't look good. It don't look good. Right. So, and a lot of people love you. So how do I want to address this, right? Like responding immediately on space. It was, like I said, it was an absolute masterclass in how you should not deal with something. I'm not going to kick his back, and I think he acknowledged that. No, I do not believe Rory to be a racist. I think a lot of people was getting shit off back then. That was the whole point of the fake retweet game. And I ain't going to sit there and lie. It was fun. The fake retweet game used to be fun. Used to be. I'm talking about 08, I'm now 08, 09, 2010, around that era. But and that's what I'm saying. 15 years is a long time.
Yes, and this, a lot of
people that pop up now see these things. You say, "Oh, it was wild back then." No, that's not how it works.
Curious. 15 years ago, he's around what age?
He was youngest.
He's 35 now, so he was like 19, 20, 21.
I always thought it was stupid when they find people teenage tweets. I think that's kind of ridiculous when they're a kid. Also, I think as a white person that has black friends and black culture, it's probably really frustrating to be called a racist. But I think that I think every white person should have a certain amount of guilt.
I'm fine with that, the guilt. I'm also want accountability from white people in general. I'm talking about Rory, and I'm just talking about white people in general.
You a tan panther.
It'll always be them ones.
Yeah.
Down with Whitey.
No,
they said all my emojis is dark skinned. I had to redo them.
It's true.
It's true. They're like, your emojis is dark skinned.
You would say, Mark?
Yeah, it's about accountability and, like you said earlier, awareness of who you are in a space. And I think every interaction I've had with Rory and everybody I know who's been around him says that he does have that. So the tweets were surprising to me. I don't think that's who he is. I'm not gonna cape and say, you all got it wrong. I think people have a right to be hurt. I think
definitely
people have a right to be hurt. People have a right to want accountability, want answers, to want an apology. I think all that's true.
You save yourself a lot of trouble with a quick apology. Get right to it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry. I know how this looks. I was a dick. I don't. That doesn't represent my views and my. Now I'm saying that, but at the same time, Rory was getting his back kicked in. Kayla Nicole was getting her back kicked in for apologizing.
Right.
I didn't see that.
There's a way to do it, though.
We should find that apology. We should, since we're in the apology segment of the show. And trust me, I'm not going to hold y'all hostage with this apology shit too much longer. But I just think it's interesting that two different approaches. Yo, dog, my belief is if you're on the internet looking for a response, they're going to kick you back in.
Regardless.
They're going to kick you back in. It don't really matter what you do.
I think it's the worst place to go to.
Me too.
To Parks' point, you have a platform. You can sincerely address your apology on your platform without the Q&A part. You know what I mean? Because somebody, like Timona said, somebody will be like, man, fuck you, you white bastard. And then now you immediately get tilted.
That's literally what happened. Did you hear it? That's literally what happened. Dude's like, I'm gonna fuck you up. So now there's this dude yelling on the spaces. I'm gonna fuck you up. And he's like, do it or don't. Right? So they're going back and forth. And again, like, Now it's a distraction from the thing that should actually happen. Because if you Rory, what else can you do in that situation when niggas ain't gonna fuck you up? I don't think he handled that wrong. The wrong part was what got you in there. Yeah, exactly. You just can't be in there.
So they just want back and forth. Fuck you up, do it. I'm gonna fuck you up, do it.
Kinda, yeah. It was. All
right, I do have Kayla Nicole's apology. She says, I want to take a moment to sincerely apologize for the hurtful tweets I posted so many years ago. Seeing them resurface last week has been incredibly difficult, and reading them now, I'm ashamed that I ever thought or spoke that way. They were ignorant, hurtful, and completely wrong. The woman I am today would never use those words or express those kinds of views. Over the years, I've seen firsthand how cruel and harmful online hate can be, and I would never want to add to that world of pain in any form. I have since deleted those tweets and my ex account entirely because I refuse to keep that energy alive or contribute to a cycle of hate. I take full responsibility for what I posted, and I'm truly sorry to anyone I may have hurt. My heart, values, and perspective are completely rooted in empathy, love, and respect for others. I can't change the past, but I will continue showing through my actions who I've become and what I stand for today.
Damn.
So why they're killing her for what?
Boy, did they fucking.
That was awful. What the fuck? I think that's master.
Can't say anything
It
else.
doesn't matter.
Almost.
It don't matter.
What y'all missing is, like you said,
It don't matter.
They want to pound flesh. But I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather them be mad at me for my apology than my non-apology.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, waiting for the wire. I forgot to show. I got brain freeze. Streets need a body. Streets need a body. The internet is going to get their body no matter what.
What are they
was
saying in
Kane.
particular? Was it certain specific about what they made about her apology? Like it sounded like AI? What's the problem?
Well, a lot of them said that was ChatGPT.
Yeah, it was a good joint though. It was a good
Even if it
joint.
is, she started reading it. Like she still had to post. She had to post it right.
Stop it. Stop it.
The only thing I would left out is I wouldn't do that. When she says I wouldn't do that if I was this age, I would just leave that out.
For a matter that you're taking seriously, like if I'm taking these words like you truly mean them and they're from your heart, then they should come from your heart, not from
True, but now.
I can't talk.
I mean, nigga, I ain't saying it.
No, I'm not talking. But
Do you feel that way?
To a world that's looking to already misinterpret and misunderstand you, if she say the wrong thing coming from the heart, it could read much worse than that, and they're gonna attack you. So it's like, let me try to at least. I might run this. May not be ChatGPT, but let me run it past you. Yo, Mark, I'm trying to say this. You're better with words than I am. Help me with that. Then you post that, and it's still not good enough. When they want you, it don't matter, bro. It really don't matter.
I keep saying that. I'm just saying I do understand people being angry at your apology being from ChatGPT.
It feels like you put the effort. I get why they would be, but at the end of the day, we work with words. Everybody don't. So I get that people need support.
I was about to say that.
But I'm with you. If it looks like you just mailed it in, I get it.
And they learning this after Kayla Nicole is the one that pulled the black woman card against Taylor Swift. So they're just saying it's just nothing about it feels genuine. That's all. We can move on from the apology segment unless.
I want to say one thing that there's something. There's different people who have different views on it, different descriptions. But it's called the anatomy of an apology. It's basically like here's what an apology should be. I'm sorry. Here's my understanding of what I did wrong. I'll never do it again. Here's how I'm going to make this right. If you follow those bullet points, that gets you out.
It sounds like everything she did in that apology.
That's what I'm saying. It felt like that to me. No excuses, no, all the other shit don't matter. Just get to those points, which I think she did, and that'll get you out of there. That's it.
We got you on the stake already. Right. We got you on the stake.
Fire's lit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't take it down.
You still got to do your time. Yeah, you still got to.
Yeah, exactly. Be sorry on the stake. Right. Oh man. What else? Important? Want to get right to new music?
Yes.
Let's get right to new music, man.
Let's do it.
A lot of music.
You had me hyped for Summer Walker's album, so I'm gonna thank you because I would have not. I was been waiting for Wale's album, but I said let me put Summer Walker in. You know what I mean? And this morning I listened to the whole thing. I loved it. I love the first half.
Yeah.
I like the second half.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, I like the first half. The middle, I'm cool. The end was also good.
Yes, that's actually more accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why they did a double disc. It's only 15 minutes long. Like that was a weird arrangement, but
I think for the themes of it, because one is for better, and just two is for worse.
Got it.
So I think it was more to be like the concept of the album.
Got it.
Either way, I don't care. You can triple this, whatever you want to do. Give me the music, and this is a great fucking album.
Yeah, I was really pleased. I was like, I'll let Joe handle this review. I was caught up in De La Soul, which doesn't come out until next week. It's phenomenal. We'll talk about it next week. But I hit play on Summer Walker in the morning, so I was like, let me at least give it a little bit of a listen. And I really loved that whole first half. Yeah, it was just the second half. It got a little too, I don't know, like cliche R&B, I guess, for me.
Yeah, a little bit. I actually liked the FMT, and after that, it started to go into cliche R&B. The first track, after that, I was like, I could live without this. And then toward the end, it got good. I like the first half because she was so. I liked her voice. You know what I mean? Like Rob Jude, all the songs were like, she's over this dude, and now she's making moves. It felt good. It reminded me a little bit of Jasmine Sullivan stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
In terms of the narrative and stuff like that. Wait, Joseph,
What?
I thought you made a face. I might misread you.
Yeah, you definitely probably misread me. You're trying to do something to me, and I'm not going to let you do it. Something's going on with you, my good brother, dog.
Can I say something?
Yes, please, Mona.
I'm proud of Summer. I'm a fan of Summer. Summer had social anxiety real bad, and to watch her promo and move around and do because the stuff.
All right, so there we go, man. So y'all leave a comment down below, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about Joe Budden's reaction to Roy's old controversy racist tweets. It's your boy DMD signing out.